Aha!
I'm morning good.
On my countdown there, I was like 3, 2, 1, and then your duck face appeared.
Yes.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Swifty Animates Duck Robots with Ice Cubes for hands.
And Mike animates ladies with bears for heads.
Yep. The chat is ready to display your messages.
Let's type loads of messages into it.
Did it?
Yeah! Nice. So I have a question.
What's the question?
Regarding Twitch. Once you schedule a stream for it,
Yeah.
If you aren't streaming when the time comes, what does it do?
I guess it just moves on to the next one. I haven't looked at the Twitch page when we actually start streaming, so let's go see. Maybe it's like they are live now.
And people are just staring at the space where the stream should be. No, they're not.
Why are you asked?
Well, because I know you just set that up. I don't know how it works, so.
Yeah, it says now live.
Now
Currently.
live.
Now live.
Now live. Go forth and live. Be not held back by the shackles of this time.
Yeah, Twitch seems pretty cool.
You're cooler than Twitch.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty cool. You're pretty cool. Okay. Let me see. Stuck does things. And I'm going to even his head out to try and make it, even though it's only on screen for literally a frame. I will attempt to even the head out a little bit. Why is it not working? Huh. That's weird. Oh, okay, it's got the transparency on it. Gotcha.
It's Animorning stream.
Animorning stream.
Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Don't stream nightly, cause we don't stream nightly. We only stream when we get something to show. Every single morning. My song didn't make much sense.
No. I think I need to close some Photoshop documents.
How many do you have open?
A few.
Bum ba ba bum bum ba ba dum ba bum 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 bum. Make up his mouth a little bit. His eyeballs. His eyeballs.
It's eyeballs.
Eyeballs. Oops. Okay, and now I have to know what to do next with him. Not the easy thing. Whoa, that's allowed.
What'd you do?
I pressed play. It was so loud. I might do little stars. Do some little stars.
You just got a little bit mad with power now, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just being controlled by Doig right now. He's telling me what he wants, and he wants stars.
Okay. Fair enough.
Do you have any music going?
Don't. I might put music on.
Yeah, because I might also put some music on. Hey, Steiny! How are you feeling? Oh, good. I'm really glad you're feeling better. That's a relief. It's a good thing that you called the hospital. I hope this will help fix your sleep plan a bit as well. You get more rest.
We'll be good.
Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Is there anything new with us? Not really. We only got back on Friday, so we're still kind of easing into things. We tried to schedule ourselves more breaks in during the day. And we're trying to knock off work at 8 o'clock to see how that works out. I don't think we've managed to do a day where we properly follow the schedule yet though.
No, not yet.
Hopefully today will be it and we'll be able to see if it feels good or not. Just because, like you, we want to get more sleep as well and have dedicated time to relax and also have more focused work times. I didn't see. That's really cool. Congratulations. It must be really frustrating not being able to do work while you're in hospital though. I can imagine I'd be frustrated at that. As soon as you get back tomorrow, you can hit that. Oh yeah, please do put in feedback.
Hey, Jonathan.
Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Bryony. Happy New Year. How you guys doing?
How you doing? Bryony likes the new icons.
Oh yeah?
Mm.
Oh, cool. I'm glad. Oh no, Jonathan's still sick. What are you sick with? Are you catching the colds and flus that are going around? Hope you feel okay. I guess you obviously don't if you feel ill though. Hey, Tips. Oh, awesome. I'll check out the feedback, Steiny. Oops, I'm wrong. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How are you finding animating in Photoshop, Mike?
It's an interesting experience. Like, I'm not used to the using frames and anything else really, so it's just kind of it does the way it does it. I mean, it's pretty odd the way it does it, but I'm not finding it too tricky. How about you?
I'm liking it more than I thought I would.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you liking about it?
I just like, I think I like the style of just paint the frames rather than using lines.
Yeah.
You know, but that's really good for something like this kind of animation.
Yeah,
I really hate the way they do the timeline though.
Yeah.
Like they should just do it all in one thing. Like,
well,
this is ridiculous.
you can like bundle them together, doing like I can't remember what it's called, but there is a way to put it all in one. But it makes editing it a little bit fiddlier.
Really?
I think. Well, when I did it, it moved the timing for the things I'd set out, so I was like, well, I'm not going to do that because I just finished setting all the timing.
Check this out.
That's really cool.
How cool is that? That looks amazing, Steiny. That's so cool. I love the colouring style you've chosen with it.
Yeah, it's really nice and soft.
Ah, super appealing. Oh yeah, I really like it. I'm just looking at all the different parts of it. But you see something different every time you're looking. Yeah, nice job. post it up on Twitter or something once you finished it. It's really cute. It's adorable, isn't it? Hey Afro, good morning. I have to figure out what to do with the slow section now.
Hey Afro.
Oh, thanks, Tiny. Oh, that'd be awesome. Doing characters from the sequel. Then you could have like a series of them. Just trying to figure out what to do to this music. I've got a bling kind of thing now. It goes really slow suddenly. It'd be nice to have something slow to contrast all this fast action that just happened.
Oh, hey up, dog.
Hey up, dog.
Also, great job on the Collab Grump special. Is that animated Grump or is that something you don't know about?
I'm not sure. Thank you either way, but yeah, that does make me meaning the animated Grump. Because I don't think we've done another gay Grumps thing.
That we know of.
So we don't want to take credit if it's someone else. Do, 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 do. What would be good here?
Yeah, animated Grump.
Cool. Okay. I'll try something. We'll see if it works or not.
Yeah, we're using Photoshop.
Yeah, we are. I don't know why. I've fought against this very thing my entire life, but here I am using Photoshop. Since I was a wee bairn, I was fighting against the Photoshop. It is proving to be really good for this animation though, because it helps me think shape first. I was watching the Doki Doki, but they stopped it for a little while, so I haven't seen any in a little while. It seems like Dan's back now though, after being ill, so hopefully they'll start uploading them again. Yeah, I think Dan's a bit freaked out by it. Oh, I wouldn't know how good Photoshop is for the paint bucket, because I don't tend to use it all that often. I just do what you see me doing now, which is use a brush for everything. It's basically all I use in Photoshop is just a brush.
Yeah, because Photoshop deals a lot with raster things, getting a sharp paint bucket is difficult because of the dithering on edges.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
See, I wouldn't even have noticed. But that's because I never used a paint bucket anyway. I use my one thing and nothing else.
I think I previously extended the canvas, but I'm probably gonna like downrise it to 1080 or 1920 by 1080.
Damn, where's it? Are you higher than 1920?
Yeah.
How come?
Because I think I started at 1920 and then I extended the canvas and then I started liking the composition for the extended canvas, so I'm just going from there.
Oh, I see. So is it the same?
No, it's not the same aspect ratio.
Oh.
As far as I know. Maybe it is the same aspect ratio.
I mean, if it isn't the same aspect ratio, you should definitely keep the aspect ratio you have.
It's the same aspect ratio. It's fine.
Okay.
I just checked between you asking me and there.
Oh. Oh. How do I don't even know how I draw a duck. How do I draw a duck? It's just an L shape with a little tail thing that I forgot about in some of the shots. Oh yeah, tips. I'm just working in 1080. I'm just working real size, but if you look at my animation frames, I'm not exactly being neat anyway. Like mine is very like just blocks and roughness. So I don't think it matters so much. If I was doing character line work and everything, I might consider working higher res. To be honest, probably not even then, but that's just because I'd be lazy, not because they wouldn't be let to do it. I was going to draw the duck with its eyes closed, but I think in actual fact, when it closes its eyes should look exactly the same, except for the fact that the pupil's no longer round. Give it like a sheep eye. This collaboration's been so much fun though. I'm really enjoying doing it. Just get some keyframes in here and then we'll work out where to go from there.
I've not been keeping up with the Logan Paul stuff.
Oh no, me either, not past the first kind of blast of outrage about it.
Jonathan says he thinks he's getting banned from Japan or something awful. Something as well. Man, getting banned from a country.
I don't know, like, can they do that?
I don't know.
I mean, I think it would be good. I just, yeah, I don't know. It seems, I'm not sure if he could be banned. But I mean, he could be banned from Japan, but whether they would do it because of the YouTube video or because of the fact of what he did when he was there, in which case they probably would have done it sooner. But, I hope he gets banned from Japan. The guy, the way he is right now, he doesn't deserve to be in Japan if he's going to treat people like that. He doesn't deserve to, well, people don't deserve to have to put up with him wherever he is.
Yeah.
YouTube really should do something though. I mean, it's difficult, like, to talk about him getting kicked off YouTube. It's, as far as I know, because I don't know Logan Paul at all, I've never watched him before. This is actually the first thing I've heard about him, was this. But if my understanding is right, that would kind of be actually completely destroying his career, right? Because he's completely built his life from YouTube.
Yeah.
So, like, when I think about whether banning him from YouTube would mean like him basically losing everything that he has. Like, I don't know if I want that to happen to anyone, but he needs to know that's not acceptable. Like, a year ban or something would be fine. I'm sure he's got the money to survive a year. I'm sure he makes tons. But
yeah, I'm sorry, Bryony. Like the he's only 22 thing. It's like, fuck. I was graduated from uni and in my first job and like at 22.
Yeah, but you've had a very different life. I think all Brian is saying is that there's time for him to change.
Yeah.
Like, from what I've seen of him, it seems very much like he got stuck in that high school, college mindset because that's when he became famous.
Yeah, maybe.
So that's what people know and like him for. So he plays up the fact that he's this kind of immature ass. And it's become who he really is now, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's Geez, so I watched the thing that was cobbled together of the various bits of him being super offensive in Japan, where it was more than just that one thing, and I was like seething by the end of it. So uncomfortable to watch. It's awful. Have you ever had a bloody nose and pulled out a huge put like a slime slug? Oh my god. No. That sounds awful. Sounds like some kind of superpower.
A very, very painful superpower.
Oh gosh, I hope it's not painful as well. The experiences I've had of bloody noses, I don't actually feel any pain. It just kind of happens. Like, unless it's bloody because I've been pinched or something, in which case, fair enough. Just like nosebleeds, are just like, yeah, I'm just gonna happen now.
Yeah.
This is a bad frame. I'm gonna do this frame completely. This time I'll start duck first instead of water first. I think that may have been my problem. So duck is the important thing, duck's what you're meant to be looking at, so. Like, honestly, one of the main things I'd worry about is like if he lost his YouTube career. And again, I'm not defending him because his behaviour was just
childish.
Just like unacceptable, basically. No one deserves to be treated like that. But if he was to lose his YouTube, he would be losing more or less his entire income, I believe, or the main brunt of his income. And he probably is already, but would no doubt have to deal with a lot of abuse from people who recognise him on the street, from people who send explicit letters in. And I'm sure he's already getting some of this. But I think if he was banned from YouTube and felt like kind of everyone hated him, like I'd be worried about his own mental health.
Yeah.
And how it might feel to be so completely rejected by everyone who once supported you. Like, I'd be worried that that would make him even worse, or even prompt him to do something. But yeah, I mean, definitely I'm sure some punishment's already come out of it by the fact that he's probably getting a bazillion angry letters from people. But yeah, it just wasn't acceptable. It's never acceptable. And if that's the kind of thing he's been doing on his channel everywhere he goes, so jeez.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's got away with it so long. He gained subs after it. I guess it shows you that sometimes there's no such thing as bad publicity.
The Logan Paul problem was far bigger than Logan Paul.
Yeah, like if there's some kind of blow up or drama, people want to know what that's about and get involved, even if it's not a positive thing. Curiosity killed the internet.
I think just there is an audience for the type of content he creates, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, mostly because seeing someone do that kind of thing kind of makes you feel like it's okay to do it, or might make people feel like it's okay to do it when it's not.
What did Jacksepticeye do?
Oh, I believe he did a live stream to raise money to support suicide prevention.
Right, gotcha.
We just have to be better influencers than he is. We may not be as popular, but we're better for you. We're like broccoli. Stay away from the alluring gummies that is Logan Paul. Come to the broccoli.
Gummies. You made me think of those gummy bears that give you, like, explosive diarrhea.
Exactly, that's what this is. This is the explosive diarrhea that comes from eating too much gummy Logan. Come and have some vegetables. You need the vegetables.
Later, Afro.
See ya, Afro.
Thanks so much for joining. Hope you have a good day.
Have a good day, good day. really wonder if you get trapped in that though. Because Logan Paul, I think he's probably never going to change, is he? Because there's massive pressure on him to stay the same. Because if he changes, he's probably worried that he'll lose the people who watch already.
Yeah, maybe.
They'll go to someone else. There's always another one. There's always someone else doing stupid shit. Like, I'm generally fine with stupid stuff so long as you're not hurting anybody.
They initially set a goal of 50,000 and they hit that in the first 40 minutes. Jacksepticeye's charity stream.
I mean, that's a good way to use your influence.
Yeah.
It's a shame though that it takes something like this for that to be a thing that happens, you know?
Yeah.
So Jack did do another live stream, I think, around Christmas for charity.
Cool.
Like, it's just... I'm glad that... I think... I only saw the video of him announcing the live stream, but I think that he didn't make the live stream actually about Logan Paul did this, so I'm doing this, which is good.
Jack's a good egg.
Yeah. He seems like a cool guy. Yeah, I hope you're right, Barney. I hope this channel does develop. I hope he develops and becomes a bit smarter and starts delivering better stuff to people. I worry that he might be too far gone by the fact that the amount of popularity he's achieved is kind of like an affirmation that he's right to him. Like, how can I be doing wrong if so many people like it? That's my worry.
Yeah, that's terrible logic though.
Oh yeah. For sure. But
I mean, that's part of the appeal of entertainment, is watching someone do something you feel like you can't because you're held back by morals.
yes.
Yeah?
Exactly, yeah. Like, people don't always watch them for the best reason, so... Make a little ducktail. Drag that ducktail. Woohoo! Exactly, tips. I like watching videos of people sneaking on build sites and climbing cranes. I'm probably not much better. I mean, that's true, and I enjoy things like urban exploring a lot. Like, I enjoy watching urban exploring and free running. They're not quite to the same degree of moral degradation though that Logan Paul is. Because at least those people aren't directly hurting other people.
Unless they fall on them.
Yes, it's true. But they are doing something that you're not meant to do, so... Like, it's tough. All I know is that if you're insulting people and making them feel shitty, probably you should stop doing that.
Yeah.
Maybe take a look at yourself.
That's the thing, yeah, he must have someone, he must have an inner circle that can gate check this sort of stuff. And I'm guessing either none of them put up enough resistance for him to be like, no, or none of them put up any resistance, which that's just like, oh.
Well, that's what he's built his brand on though. I mean, like if you are assuming that he started uploading videos himself as an amateur and they got popular, and then he started making enough money to hire a manager.
Mm-hmm.
That manager is being hired by someone whose humour and audience is already this thing.
Yeah.
So, and you're responsible for making sure they do the things they're going to do on time and presumably increase their subscriber count further.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're hired by someone, that you're probably not going to say to them, okay, so you need to change everything about what you're doing because it's immoral.
Yeah.
And if you do say that, probably Logan Paul isn't going to hire you.
Yeah.
You know? I don't think it's like that he had the manager to begin with and they were like, okay, so what kind of channel should we make? What kind of message do you want to give? But I don't know anything about Logan Paul, so this is all just me being like, probably this. If any of you guys know, then feel free to like let me know the actual story because I'm just like making up what I'm assuming happened.
Yeah. Maybe Logan Paul was manufactured in a lab somewhere.
Well, I know from just looking at the stuff around this big blow up and what people's comments were, I know he has a brother who does a very similar thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they might even be twins because people were saying they weren't sure which one it was. Oh, some people were.
They look similar.
So I don't know if his brother has like the same kind of thing going on in his YouTube. The duck is back. Hey, Kieran. Oh.
You alright there?
Oh yeah, I was just having a like yawn sigh. Yeah, we need more just good people making content. There are a lot of really, really nice people who are YouTubing out there.
What's Toe Jam?
Isn't that like Toe Jam and Earl? Like, oh, I only know it from the computer game. It's probably more than that. What is Toe Jam? Oh my god, would you get all about the body horror today, aren't we, Elaine? Okay,
That's Alan. Alan?
I don't know. I guess earwax, because I'm not entirely sure what toe jam is, and that seems dangerous to me, to agree to eat something when you don't know what it is. Indiscipline would eat earwax to survive, if necessary.
So, right then.
I'd eat anything to survive.
It's just gunk between your toes.
Oh man. I like that they had to call it jam. Whoever did dub this substance did have to call it something edible. See you, Tips. Have a good day at work.
See Tips.
I think maybe in general we need more like more female YouTubers who are sort of super popular and being generally cool.
Yeah.
Because even people like the McElroys, like Lynn was telling me that when they started off making the episodes of Bim Bam, the McElroys, by the way, are these really, really cool guys who do D&D podcasts. They did the Adventure Zone, and they do a advice show called Bim Bam, which is my brother, and me, where they just read Yahoo questions and try and come up with the answers for them. The youngest brother is the head of Polygon, I think, if you guys know that YouTube channel. But apparently their very early episodes of the Bim Bam when they first started out, there's a lot of kind of problematic masculine shit going on.
Really?
Yeah, that they improve as they get popular because they see their popularity presumably as a responsibility.
Right.
And I think received some letters from people who were upset by things. And so they've done their best to be more inclusive and get better at that and not, you know, exclude and such based on gender. But
yeah.
like even the coolest guys, there's often still problems with stuff like that. So it'd be really nice to have a popular female YouTuber for once.
Yeah.
Of course, it's very hard to do that because your popularity is dictated by your audience.
I guess in that sense, you aim at the people you want to aim at.
Mm-hmm.
But if you aim at a particular niche, then the amount of audience that are just there is lower.
Well, what's the niche that you're talking about? Females?
No, I mean, I was thinking in terms of us. You're female, and our audience are other artists or people interested in animation and stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't say that my goal is YouTube popularity though. Or that I'm a YouTuber even.
You don't think you're a YouTuber?
Not really, no.
Okay.
But I think people who like Logan Paul don't have a niche audience. They're not aiming for any specific person, they're just aiming for whoever enjoys the content.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it would be the same with the female YouTubers. She would just be aiming at whoever enjoys this. Like, here's some funny stuff I've written, here's this film I'm shooting that's hilarious, here are some vlogs. Because they do exist, you know? They're just not popular because I think it's still pretty difficult for girls to get popular and stuff like comedy especially. But I hope that's changing. I hope that it's going to change really soon. Tons more female directors.
I listen to it's an ASMR channel called Goodnight Moon, and her stuff is really good. Like, she puts a lot of thought and detail into the videos that she makes.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
And she's fairly popular.
That's cool. I suspect that not everyone has the same reason for watching her that you do though.
How do you mean?
I mean, I think she does also kind of play up to the eye candy aspect of it. In terms of herself.
Okay.
The way that she presents herself and wears a costume and talks to the camera.
Okay.
And does her makeup. And there's definitely a portion of her audience that I feel like who go there for that.
Right.
To feel this intimacy with a cute girl.
Right.
But I also think she puts a lot of effort into making her videos good.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, that's the common denominator I see with a lot of good YouTubers or good YouTube videos, or even Logan Paul, like anyone who's popular, is you can say what you want about them and their content, but either them or their team have often put a lot of work into making those videos actually really well produced and really good.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking this just the other day about Jacksepticeye. I was watching his videos to see kind of what he was doing, because I've never really watched him before, but I've become more interested since I saw him at Ready Player 3 with the Game Grumps, where he was really funny.
Yeah.
And he does like this great imaginative stuff with camera transitions, and when he's doing voices, he will often warp his voice so that the voice is that of the character. He's made sure he has nice equipment. He's just like, he's up on his game, and it may look easy and effortless from the outside, but despite how it looks, I'm sure the popular YouTubers and people like Goodnight Moon put so much work into their videos.
Yeah.
It looks like it takes 2 minutes to film because the video is 2 minutes long, but in actual fact it's a 7-8 hour commitment of getting everything just right and editing it together really nicely. In Jacksepticeye's case, I think he told me that he has an editor, but I think he still does some of the little parts himself. But
yeah, the Pixel Pick, the animator guy, does a lot of his editing now, I think.
yeah, so that guy is awesome.
I don't know how recent that is though.
But yeah, in general, despite what the actual content is in terms of the moral qualms people have with things like that, pretty much every YouTuber who is popular, like, they do put a heck of a lot of work into doing what they do well.
I think there's a lot that goes both seen and unseen in terms of video, because there's the editing, the timing, and the shot, the thoughts of like the composition, that when it's done well, you're just kind of like, oh, this is cool. But when it's done badly, you're like, what the fuck is this? So it's like, you're almost against that resistance of being noticed.
You you don't notice when something is good.
You notice it less. It's like less jarring.
And that's probably why it's harder for nice, good YouTubers to get popular. I mean, people are saying that Logan Paul's subscriptions have gone up since this thing happened.
I think they would just be going up anyway, like.
Well, I think they will be going up anyway. But presumably he would have lost a lot of subscribers from that.
Oh, maybe.
But I think partially that is why, is because people only really pull something out when it's bad, and then people want to see what's bad about it.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world.
I think someone said earlier in the chat that like he's trending on YouTube right now, and he is, because people are making outrage videos about it.
Exactly. And at what point is it like, I can't say anything about how I feel about this, like, because if I say anything bad about him, it's going to give him more popularity. Like, that sucks. Like, for people who want to say, hey, this is wrong, this is bad, but for that to help him.
See other popular politicians.
Yes.
For details.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still not entirely sure how that happened though. But that's just a whole separate issue.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm kind of caught in a bubble of people who I really like and feel like I have familiar feelings with. And we are all in our bubble where we're nice and supportive of each other's ideas and work. And we all have fairly similar open minds about things. And all of my social media is geared towards showing me the stuff I like to keep me on their platforms, which means they only show me stuff that I'm likely to approve of, and that means that the people who do want to support Trump, I don't necessarily actually know anything about because they're kept off my social media feed. So then when Trump is elected, it seems to come completely out of nowhere because I've never heard anyone say that they thought he was right or they're going to elect him.
Yeah.
But that's because my own tastes, the internet has curated itself for me.
Yeah.
Which has given me, despite the fact that I feel like I want to be open-minded about things, it's given me a narrow view of the issues.
Yeah.
I have no solution for this stuff, I'm just saying.
Yeah, if you're only showing what you'll probably like, you won't really see the other side of the coin.
Yeah, and I do want to be surrounded by people who are supportive and positive and who inspire me. For sure, because that makes it easier for me to work. But then you realise that that isn't the world. And it's both healthy and unhealthy.
Yeah.
I think discussions with people who, is that who you know in real life, is important. Or who know about these issues in real life. Either way, I agree.
I think just debating is important with people that don't share your viewpoint.
Yes. Knowing people who disagree with you is great. It's so great. Because partially I feel like being surrounded by people who are kind of like, yes, that's a great idea, yes, I agree with you, yes, we're all of the same mind. It's kind of how people like Logan Paul come to be.
Yeah.
Is everyone's telling me they love it and I'm right, so I must be right. Like one of your friends voted out for Brexit and you were like, but. Yeah, like it's great to know those people. Even better when you can still be friends, despite differences in opinion like that. Because really, like House on votes and stuff like that isn't the be all and end all. And I agree with you, Barney. I find it frustrating when people are judged just by things like, well, you voted for Trump, so you have to be a fascist ass. It's like, well, no, that's not the way it works. Like, not everyone who did this or did that is this type of person. People can be really cool people and disagree with you. And that's why it's valuable to know them. is to be able to still be friends with people and discuss the fact that you have different opinions on stuff. It's one of the coolest things.
Yeah, because if you're around people that support everything you do, then you're not.
You're not hearing the real story. You're not hearing.
It's just bias. Yeah.
It's a narrow field of view, I guess. Is just what I'm saying. It may feel like you've got the general consensus, but the general consensus isn't really general. Words are hard.
Even if that's one thing that I think gets overlooked, or not over. There's one thing that's confusing or confused is, say you had a group of 100 people.
Yeah.
And 75 of them thought one thing, and 25 of them thought another. But 25 of them were right, and 75 of them were wrong, just factually.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that the 75, like, I think in that majority vote kind of thing, it's like, oh, we got the majority vote, and therefore we won. It's like, you might have won, but you're still factually inaccurate and wrong. You know what I mean? But it's like the power in, well, there's 75 of us that believe this, and that gets weight because it's like the more people believe it. I'm not really got a point with this, but if you take that in the larger issue with politics, and it's like, well, more of us voted this way, and therefore we won, and therefore whatever our candidate who we think won is doing must be right, because do you know that kind of slippery side of?
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Is sorry to keep coming back to Logan Paul, but if Logan Paul is surrounded by people who are saying, yes, this is good, we love this content, then, and he's saying, well, how can I be wrong? I have this many subscribers. But that's it, that's people saying yes to you.
Yeah. People
voting yes on you. It doesn't necessarily mean. But then who's to judge what is right? Like you said, when it's facts, that's fair enough. But when it comes to social matters, things are very rarely actually based on facts.
We shouldn't talk about politics on the stream.
I can't. I'm sorry, I don't know enough about politics to speak about it in any kind of intelligent way. Like, I'm not going to pretend that I've been following any politics really, apart from what I've seen on my social media feeds, which isn't much.
You know what I find ridiculous?
What is it?
It's when someone voices an opinion that goes against something that a politician is doing, and the response is, you're just sore because you lost. The response of you're just sore because you lost is like, the election was only the tip of the iceberg, and winning the election doesn't mean you win the rest of the time period in which you were elected to serve.
Just saying, bye, Bridie.
Bye, Brian.
Sorry, continue.
But it's just like, if someone can oppose something that a political party does, whether or not they voted for or against them in the I don't want to get in.
Well, that's true, because you'll still be affected by the outcome.
Yeah.
Because they are representing everyone now. But I think that's a fear reaction when people say that, though. When people say, well, you're just saying that you're just sore because you lost. I think that's a fear reaction on their behalf. Like, they're looking at any excuse not to take what you're saying seriously. So rather than actually hear you out and think about what you said and then make their own choice and have a conversation with you about it, they disregard what you say because they're scared of you being right, I think.
Maybe, yeah, that's a good point.
Like, I would only ever say that if I'm A, mocking someone in jest, like a mutual friend who I know knows I'm joking, or if I'm scared they're going to have a point and I'm reacting out of fear or like a gut knee-jerk reaction. Like, those are the only scenarios in which I could see myself saying that. So I think if someone does say that, they're really just showing that they don't want you to have a point, so they're trying to shut it down as soon as possible.
Yeah. My music stopped.
What you listening to?
It was Ghibli stuff.
I will get this water right. You know, I'm just gonna. I keep trying to do it properly instead of doing it fast, and I just need to do it fast. And I can worry about the properly part later. No, I need this head to be down, I think, because it needs to flick backwards. And at the minute it's just moving backwards. So I think it needs to be more like this kind of thing. Sorry, Duck. I was fairly happy with how I'd drawn you there, but I'd drawn you wrong, so. I think in general, we can all just agree to be nice to each other. That would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
No one enjoys feeling shitty. Yeah, the chat's gone very quiet now. Well, feel free to enjoy the music or you can chat with us. Is anyone working on anything at the minute? Drawing the stream?
I'm working on something.
Really? I would never have guessed.
I'll never guess nothing.
Oh no, you're too ill. That sucks, dude. But I'm I'm glad you're chilling out and getting some rest. Don't worry about the ABC challenge.
It's there waiting for you.
Yep. It's not going anywhere. There's nothing worse than trying to work when you feel ill. Being on deadline when you're super ill is like the worst thing. Like, I need to get this finished, but so ill. I'm happy to say that I am not ill, first time in a very long time. I had like a good 8 months or so of just constantly catching a cold, having what I will term lady times, catching the flu, crunching on a deadline, catching a cold, having lady times, catching the flu, crunching on a deadline, just over and over. I was like, why can't I be healthy? What's wrong with me?
Why can't I be happy?
But I think I'm well now. I think the back of my throat is a bit scratchy, but I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that's dehydration, because the alternative is too frustrating to think about. Hello, my buddy. Welcome. How are you doing?
Hello.
The duck's all frumping about in the water.
He's frumping.
Frumping about in the water. Oh, welcome! We do art streams every morning and hang out with people, and every now and then we upload Let's Plays and art stuff and animations. Are you an artist yourself? I really want to make this duck fabulous, so I'm trying my hardest. Oh, awesome, you're an animator. That's really cool. What kind of animations do you like doing? Are you giggling at me?
Yeah, just because you're excited.
Oh. I am also excited to find other animators. Yeah, I chose the worst career path possible too. Welcome to the pain. How do I even water? Oh cool, you're working Flash. That's awesome. I haven't used Flash much myself, but I know a lot of amazing artists and animators who use it, who keep telling me it's great and I should use it. Yeah, 3D is hard. I tried 3D for a while, but just the fact that I couldn't draw every day was too frustrating for me. I miss drawing. So I say as I draw a really simple duck. I want to practice my draftsmanship.
You gotta pull them shapes though, Swifty.
Yeah. I think I'm still learning stuff from this Doig, so it's good.
Is he a wise master?
He is.
Teaching you the ways of water surface tension and
such. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And water displacement. How long have you been animating for, Sophie?
Me?
Yeah. What do you mean? How long have you been animating for, Swifty?
I'm just surprised that you asked me because you know.
Because I'm asking for Jonathan.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't see the question. I don't know if he was talking to me or Maddie, but...
Oh, maybe they were.
I've been animating for about 7 years, I think. Because in actual fact, I've been animating for about 10, but there's been a good couple of years in there where I did no animation. So I'm not counting those to make myself feel better, you know?
Mm.
So I just wanted to be like, oh, so fabulous.
Let's see.
Like, oh. So I want it to be like, yeah, sparkle, shine.
That's awesome.
Silent judgment.
Jonathan was talking to Maddie.
That's okay though. Well, now you know. A year and a half. Oh, so you're fresh into it. It may be the most difficult career path ever, but it's still like the most fun. As far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't be happy doing anything else. In fact, anything else I ever tried to do, I got fired from, so I think I'm pretty convinced it's the only thing I can do. I don't think I have the capacity to do other stuff.
It comes back to you think this is a choice? Biddy bing. Biddy bing.
Oh yeah, you do have to show us. Do you have a link? Do you want to mod that person for just 1 sec, Mike, so I can drop a link in?
Mod them.
Yeah, because for some reason on YouTube you can't post links unless you are a mod. So we'll give you mod status so you can show us.
It's on their channel, which I can find.
Oh, okay. Do that. Oh, don't be nervous. Like, it's super cool. We all had to start somewhere. And I regularly make animations I think are really rubbish. So you have nothing to worry about. Like, I still can't consistently produce anything good. So I'm sure it's going to be great. Like, how do I even duck right now?
Do you want me to send it to you, or do you want to put it on my screen? How do you want to watch
You
it?
can put it just as you want, but let me know so I'll turn around and look. Mike and me work back to back in the same room. So I could just turn around.
I don't know how this will be framed on the thing. It's a little cropped. Let me just...
Yeah, it's a shame because that'll make it super small. But then that's better. That's fine, yeah. Oh wow, the drawings are really nice.
Yeah.
I really like the painted look to the background as well.
It's like a music video.
Super cool.
Nice.
That hair motion's awesome.
That face, like, creeped me out for a second.
Good, I think that's what it was meant to do.
It's cool. It's all done to like some I don't recognize it. Let's see.
Nice job, Mad Maddie. That was great. You had nothing to be nervous about.
That was
I
awesome.
think you did a really good job. You should be proud. Proud, I tell you. Oh God. Yeah, that feeling of showing someone your work and just being petrified never stops. No matter how far into animation you get. Just as a warning. You'll never feel comfortable showing people your stuff, I don't think. It's just goes with the territory. Every time I show anyone anything, they still get super nervous. Oh, you're welcome, Maddie. You did such a good job. You should be really happy with it. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next.
Okay, where'd that music go?
Do you have any others that you're going to work on? That you already have in mind? What did I do? Oh, I accidentally changed my brush. I got really confused for a sec. I was like, why is it suddenly changed? I accidentally switched to a different brush. One month, 1 week. Yeah. Sounds about right. Animation takes such a long time.
We got gosh.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Mad Maddie.
Thanks so much, Mad Maddie. Yeah, if you ever feel like you want to chatting about animation or anything, we do this every morning. Sometimes it has quite a few people in here and we all just chat about animation, so you're totes welcome, just come by and talk about how cool art is.
Yeah, the 2 shots we're working on at the moment are two parts of collaboration we're working with the other animators we know.
We basically chose a bit of music track and we've all taken a short snippet of it and we're animating whatever we want to each part. So everyone's characters are completely different, everyone's animating completely different styles, and then at the end we're going to put them all together. Should be super cool. And we're hoping that we can get that all finished this month. But I'm coming to the end of my clip a little bit now.
Oh no, no more duck!
Well, I'm still trying to get Duck to work as I have him now, so like I don't know if a duck will need extra work done to him. So that needs to be a bit earlier. Maybe I can make this take less time. Oops. Oh right, you're in Australia, that's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it's morning for us. We're in Dublin. So it's 8:30 AM at the moment. I'm thinking that I might keep this frame on in the background. I'm animating Photoshop at the moment, which I never normally do. I feel like I should say. Normally I'm animating either Toon Boom or Krita. Krita's pretty great because it's completely free. And Toon Boom's awesome, a lot of studios use Toon Boom. But for this I wanted to work primarily in shapes, so I have chosen to work in Photoshop. Guess we'll see if it pays off. I feel like it's working well for this animation.
Yeah, cool. My Maddie said, I think I'm legit going to watch this every day.
Haha, that's awesome. You'll get to meet all of our regulars. There's a lot of super cool people.
I wonder what Eileen's up to.
Oh yeah. Eileen's this awesome French artist who, he's a good friend who often comes and hangs out in the morning, but we haven't seen her in a little while. I could just ask her. Ask her what she's up to. I mean, admittedly, it does help with the layering. That all these run different things on the timeline. I don't even know how to describe it. Because I can give them a nice fade out now. Okay, that's better times. Cool! Now I get to see water droplets.
Cool.
Mad Maddie has been looking for a cool animation community. So I think maybe we should tell her about the Discord.
Yeah. So we, if you're familiar with Discord, it's like a chat server, and we have a group on there called the Animation Breakfast Club, and it's generally just animators showing the work they're working on and helping each other out with feedback.
Yeah, we just chat in general and goof around as well. But there's a feedback place where people post their stuff and we all try and give them critique and feedback on it. There's the challenges, which is what this music video is a part of, that we're working on. There's a place for life drawings and such. And you're welcome if you're interested in finding a cool animation community, then everyone there is super awesome and just really welcome to be part of it if you want to be. We can send you an invite. Hey Steiny. So Andrew Clark is Steiny. He's awesome.
DM me on Twitter, and I'll send you an invite link through Twitter. Pretty much everyone here is in the club, but I like sending direct invites.
It's because we're basically just trying to keep it to people who really want to improve within the realms of art and animation.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that it doesn't kind of become just a hub for general chat.
You don't have Twitter. Okay, 1 second.
But I don't even know what I'm doing with this. Is this meant to be a reflection? I don't know. I don't know. Water moves though, so I'll just make this move. Hopefully it'll be convincing enough. Yeah, I love the ABC group. It's a ton of fun and it's full of really inspiring artists as well. Like some really incredible animators and artists are on there. Mad Maddie reminds me that we only saw Mad Max for the first time, like last week. That movie's cool. Like visually, it's absolutely stunning. I was in art heaven when I was watching it. It makes sense that they shot it sort of for black and white as well, because some of the scenes are basically black and white already anyway.
Yeah.
It's cool to see. Have you found a way to get the link?
I found their Gmail.
Cool. So you're emailing it over to her?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, now I have to try and figure out how to do this water. It's gonna be fine.
Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter. I thought you were talking about water then. I was like, I need to figure out how to do water. Hey, Walter. But no, welcome. How are you doing?
Walter, you doing?
Aw.
Aww.
Aw.
Doing okay.
Good, thank you. All the better for animating a duck. It's a lot of fun. What are you up to? Anyone up to anything interesting today? Hey, Rolando! Rolando! I don't think we've seen you since before the new year.
Hey, Orlando.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
Welcome to the other side.
Cool. Maddie's in the Discord.
Woohoo!
16.
Welcome. How's everything going with you, Orlando? I'm sorry there wasn't that much time for arting around here. It's good that work was busy though.
What is the music?
Do you find that it's the same for you too, where if you are working really hard on something and you have no time to do art, you suddenly get a ton of really good ideas you want to do, and then as soon as you have free time, you find it really hard to remember what those ideas were? Because that happens to me. It's really frustrating. Yes, this is what I wanted. This is everything I wanted. I just wanted beautiful duck. Beautiful duck. Whoops. I accidentally undocked that. Oh no. Now it's massive. No.
Hit escape.
Okay, fixed it.
Okay. If that happens again, just like keep hold down on it, but then just hit escape and it'll unlock from your mouse and go back to where it was.
Is it just a cold, Jonathan?
I think he said he might have flu.
Oh, that sucks. I'm really
Or-
sorry.
Were you the one telling me about the flu last night?
That's awful, man. I don't want the tail to create a tangent, but it might end up doing that. I wonder if I can. I feel a mighty need to pull this bit of beak all the way down and then blur it. I don't know whether this is a good idea.
Dancing lady and ducks is one.
Of course, right? Of course.
Oh, it's a hardic.
On it! Hello! Oh wow, Walter, they are appropriate. It's good, thanks. How are you doing? I'm just getting on that ABC collab. Trying to get it finished. Hardic finished his section ages ago, so what are you working on at the minute, Hardic? No, I don't like that. Because it draws too much attention to the beak. Now that the beak is moving separately, it feels like the beak is like the point.
And it's not.
No. There we are. So that's back to normal. I may, however, use that blur again. I think that could have been cool. Oh no, you were sick. Everybody's been sick and getting sick. I guess it's that time of year again.
I guess so.
I know. I hope it wasn't too bad, Hardik. Being sick sucks. It's like the worst thing. Thanks also about the avatars. I'm warming to them a little bit, I guess. They're better than the last ones, which were just a still from an animation we did. They weren't really purpose built, so it looked a bit weird.
They're custom made. And I got them bopping.
Oh yeah, my buddy, we are. Don't worry. That's a cool assumption to make, for it is true.
It is the best kind of assumption.
The true assumption. We live and we work together.
And sometimes we even cook together.
But not too often. Gotta make sure we don't poison ourselves. Hey, I made savoury pancakes yesterday, they're pretty cool. You seem to like them.
They were really nice.
Are they cool? Savoury pancakes are awesome, man. I'll show you how to make them if you want. But,
this first move feels very fascinating.
Oh right, you'll be watching your work.
Yeah. Do you just have a ghost thing in the back of you?
It's a fade.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, so beautiful.
Is it in motion now?
Yes.
Can I see?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna pop this one down. Oh man, I can't. Come on. There we are. Yeah. Here you are. Isn't he beautiful?
I can't. He's just all over the place. I love it.
You're all over the place. How dare you? It's very coordinated. What would be the fallout for that, Hardik? I'm assuming that your family wouldn't be too happy if you were to drop out. Even though I do kind of agree with you that from what I've seen, what you've told us about what you're being taught, and from what I've seen from what you're doing outside of college, you very much already know where you want to go and what you want to do. And it's just a matter of you having the time to practice it. Like, you're already well on your way to being where you want to be and getting the kind of work you want to get. It's just a matter of you carrying on. And if university is in the way of that, then that kind of sucks. But it sounds like it's not just that easy though.
Yeah.
Since you're also kind of satisfying your family as well, going there. Somehow I'd put on preserve transparency, I don't even know how. But yeah, I'll teach you how to make savoury pancakes, Mike.
Thanks.
It's just, we only have cheese at the minute, and it's best when you have like cheese and ham or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my baddie, that's becoming increasingly true, is that there's less and less what word am I looking for? less and less incentive, that's it, to go to university. Because when it comes to animation, you kind of learn by doing, and a lot of what you learn you can just find in books or talk about and learn in online communities now. You don't necessarily need university to do that anymore. I do think the social aspect of university is pretty important though. Learning to work in groups with people or just getting to know people and making connections.
Yeah, like there's a social aspect.
Yeah. But even then, like there is a certain thing where if you're forced to work in a group and not everyone in the group is pulling their weight, as the only one who's really passionate, you for yourself are forced to carry that weight because you want what you make to be good. And that's kind of less likely to happen in a community that you forge with people online.
Yeah.
Because people of a certain mindset and drive will always gather together because they are of like mind. So you're far more likely to find that you're in a group full of driven people than you are to find that you're in a group of people who generally just took the art course because they thought it would be an easy way to get a degree. There is something special though in knowing people in real life that you can work with and hang out with and chat with.
Mm-hmm. I messed up the timing.
Yeah. My granddad, don't worry about your mum too much. If it's not a real problem in your relationship, then I think probably she's just going on what she knows. And what she knows is that she had to go to university, so she probably still feels like you have to go. But times have changed quite a lot since when she was at university herself.
Oh, and they added 2 more subjects: gender equality and women empowerment, and environment and waste management to an animation
Oh
course.
my gosh, that's amazing. Wow, okay.
Both of those are, they're great things to learn.
They are great things to learn just in life in general. I mean, it's great to empower everybody equally. I love the slight irony in that title. Gender equality and woman empowerment. But exactly, gender equality and women empowerment. Okay. That's another good thing about being online though.
That title itself assumes that women need to be empowered.
Exactly, or that women should be the only ones who are empowered.
Yeah.
But that's one of the good things about online as well, is that when you are posting your work online to something like Twitter or wherever else you want to share your animations, people are just judging the work on the work, because people often don't necessarily know if you're male or female. So in a way, that is the great equalizer. Like, your work is just judged for your work, not judged for what gender you are.
Yeah.
Whereas when you go to a university, you're very much able to be kind of, prejudiced against by, depending on who you're in a class with and who your teachers are and where your university is, and etc, etc, etc.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, so hard. Eileen! It's Aline. We were just wondering, excuse me, how you were. Like literally 20 minutes ago, we were like, I wonder how Aline is. So how are you? They give you exams on it. That's so weird. How can you have an exam on gender equality and women empowerment? That seems very odd. It's a crazy world, Michael.
Sorry, I'm reading Maddie saying, once a teacher of mine said, it's good you're a female animator, breaking that male-dominated glass ceiling. And I was like, I think it's more offensive that you assume there are no women in animation.
Yeah, I think so. There's something very condescending about having someone pat you on the head and go, good for you, going for it even though you're a woman. I'm sure he meant well. Yeah, sorry about the coffee. I suddenly got a frog in my throat.
You assumed that that teacher was male.
Yes. I did, because generally females don't say that kind of stuff to you.
Gotcha.
I say generally, like it does still happen. Yeah, Jonathan, here, I agree. I am genderless Hardic.
As we discovered by that face phone app thing, you kind of are.
Yeah, there's that phone app where you take a picture of your face and it shows you old, it shows you as a male or female, it shows you with stupid filters on. And I did it for fun. And the male option of me looked exactly the same. And I mean exactly the same. They changed nothing as me, just as I am. I was like, oh, okay. But the female one, oh boy, the female one, they made all kinds of changes. I was like, thanks. Not even females look female enough. Oh, you got a new display tablet. That's awesome. When are you going to get to test it? Also, Aline, congratulations on your smartphone. That means we can WhatsApp you anytime. Be warned.
I like that. She keeps hanging up with people.
Such an old woman.
Eh? Swipe to the left, huh?
I do that though. Just the other day I hung up on Raker in Discord because I just wanted to stop sharing my screen. Technology! That's alright, Aline, you'll figure out eventually. It's just practice.
It's just practice.
Mad Maddie says, I like being feminine, but I've been a tomboy my whole life. I think everyone should just be themselves and not tell others how to be. Very true. I agree with that. Just be you. Love yourself. Love other people for who they are.
Ah, screw you, notification thing, taking away my precious sensitivity.
My opinions on gender fluid or non-binary people? That's fine.
They do that?
Yeah, sure thing. Like, honestly, a lot of the time I think of myself in male pronouns. Like, I'm just not bothered by it. Like, it doesn't matter to me what gender I'm perceived as or I was born as. Like, I don't feel like it affects who I am as a person. Like, well, apart from the fact that I've been raised in a certain social climate, and I have been forged somewhat personality-wise by prejudices and such that people have against or for certain genders, which everyone is a product of their times and of the social climate they grew up in. So I don't think I'm unique in that. But honestly, like, yeah, I really find gender doesn't matter to me at all. Like, it's a non-issue in a lot of things. It's a non-issue until it becomes an issue, if you know what I mean. Until someone has a problem with it. Yeah, heartache, that's hard. Like the pressure to be a man, be masculine, gotta be manly. Like, that's tough. Yeah, it's true. Some people do like to define themselves by their gender. Or at least that's a torch they want to hold up, you know? Which is cool. Like, if it matters to them, it matters to me.
Well, gender stereotypes were invented. Everything is surrounding gender, aside from the biologically the factually biological differences.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is invented around it.
Yeah, I do feel like everything else is nurture, not nature. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Alright, yeah. Mad Maddie probably should just have some really bad experiences with other people not being tolerant and is super on the defensive all the time. I don't know though. I can't speak for her. Like, no matter what gender you are, biting people probably isn't okay. Don't do that.
No matter what gender.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're male or female or fluid or you're non-gendered. Don't bite people and be an asshole. Don't do that.
My mum's tactic on parenting was if you bit someone, she bit you, and I never understood it. Aside from
an eye for an eye, eh?
Aside from out of that house, it's like, don't bite people. If you bite someone, I'll bite you. And it was just like,
what?
But I thought you were teaching me that biting's wrong. She's like, no, I'm teaching you that biting hurts.
I mean, it's one tact. There's a certain fairness to that.
Yeah.
How else am I supposed to fight? I have noodle arms, to say the least. Except in self-defense. I think in self-defense, biting can be justified. And also in eating.
I read
It sounds like she was like, I don't know if there's a word for it, genderist, but it sounds like she was the most intolerant person about people's genders, not everyone else. Like, I'll never understand people who say they are a certain gender and people should be tolerant towards them and are then completely intolerant towards other people. Like, just be nice. Just, like, let people have their choices. And You know, judge them on who they are, not what they are. No one wants to be licked by a stranger, says Jonathan. You know what? I bet there's one person out there who does. But like, damn, I wish strangers would just lick me all the time. It's all I want.
I don't think this is playing every frame.
No?
Okay, so this frame exists for 3 frames, and I don't see it.
That is weird. That's weird. Have you tried exporting it? Because if it's not playing every frame, you might need to do that to actually see how it works.
Okay, let me do that then.
Aline says, no, don't be nice, bathe in the blood of your enemy. Yeah, exactly, that's the thing to keep in mind. Like, Maddie, I agree with you there, is that every group, no matter who they are, is going to have good and bad people. Well, I don't want to say good and bad people, because I don't even agree with that, but every group is going to be a mixed bag, you know? See you, Steiny. Get some rest, and I hope you feel better soon.
Also, see you, Hardick.
Bye-bye, Hardick. It's really nice to be back. It is awesome to see you again, or hear you again, or read you again.
Oh my god, I'm really sorry. That's super loud.
Oh no. Oh no, what did you do?
Oh, sorry.
I keep my period blood and make soap with it. Aline, that's the worst thing in the world. Oh no. It would be awful. It would be so bad.
Aline, why?
Can you imagine washing with it? It'd be terrible.
Okay, you do see it. Cool.
That is a great revenge though. No. Aline, stop sending people soap. How are your projects going, by the way, Aline? I haven't touched base with you in ages. We were away for Christmas and New Year, so we haven't been streaming for the last 2 weeks.
You do see it, that's cool.
Cool. I'm just going to the last stretch of it now. I think that I'm going to have something fade in here. I'm going to have him dancing, I think, next to himself, like one of those cheesy 80s music videos. We should probably head off, Ski, though. Your boyfriend and you call period time sex drought. That's a good name for it. The Blob. That's a terrible name. No.
Yeah, that's...
No.
Lady time.
Apparently this is a better one on the Blob. Really? Really? I don't know. Talk about painting the town red. Anywho, we should head off because we normally stream 7 till 9, so
this is our time slot. You've had it.
It's done. It's done. It's been. I did more duck.
He's beautiful.
Thank you. Your bear is beautiful.
Thank you. Sorry, I just read that it could be an in-joke.
I don't know if you meant that as great as a joke as it was, because that's brilliant.
Oh my god, haha. Oh no. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Yeah, thanks guys.
May the rest of your day
Be filled with